What's the one thing that I wish I knew when I first started real estate 20 years ago? Well, I wish I would have known that my job was not to be a real estate agent. You're like, what, Krista? Yeah, I am. No, your job is to be a marketer. Okay? I don't care if you're the best real estate agent in the universe. If nobody knows about you, it doesn't make a difference that you're a great real estate agent. You could have the best tools, the best practices. You could be the best negotiator ever. You could be, like the best agent in your office or not. But if nobody knows about you, it doesn't make a difference. So what I want you to understand, and what I wish I would have known when I first got into real estate, was that my job was to be a marketer first, right? Marketer first. So let me ask you a question. Is your job to sell yourself or to sell houses? What's the answer? Well, the answer is both. But if you can't sell yourself, how are you going to sell houses, right? So, and once you get that house, how are you going to sell and market that house? How you position yourself differently and show houses differently? How do you show market differently? When you can market yourself, you then can market the houses. When you could show how marketing the houses differently positively affects the buyer, or the seller, all of a sudden you now have a value add. Let me give you an example. Most agents will say things like, hey, when I list your property, I'm gonna do a broker tour, which by the way, we all know doesn't really work. The broker tour are just, you're doing that because you don't know how to market correctly, right? You do a broker tour because that's what everyone else does. So you do what everyone else does, you do a broker tour. But honestly, buyers know about the properties before their agents even do. Buyers know more about the property than their agents do. The agents are only going to broker tour because they want to have the free lunch. That's really the case. But it sounds good to a seller until you meet with somebody like me that basically teaches people the reason why broker tours do not work and how they're ineffective and why they need to do something differently, which is market their homes online. Then I show Mr. Seller, when marketing online, here's why it's so important. Did you know, according to the National Association of Realtors, Mr. Seller, that 67% of buyers will walk through a home that they see online? That means it's my fiduciary obligation to make sure that I get your home online and I expose your house to the masses. So here's an example of how we do that. If you look at this home right here, it shows that we had 197,000 people see this home. And you can see we had 6,400 clicks on this one video, this one ad for this home. Oh my gosh, here's 8 more houses. Okay, also Mr. and Mrs. Seller, look at this. This shows my engagement on Facebook. Right here it shows I had 18,500 people this week engage. That means like, comment, or share, or click on my houses, on my homes that I'm selling. And look at my competitors. They've got 1 and 20, and this one's 300. Wow, that's good. But compared to 18,500, you get the point. My point is that you need to learn to be a marketer. When I can market my properties, when I can market myself and expose myself to the masses, not just the few, I am then showing up where people are looking. I am then being that top of mind, go-to, trusted authority that's being seen over and over and over and over and over and over again. Why do you think that McDonald's markets online? Well, McDonald's markets online, you wanna know why? Because they know when they market online during the Super Bowl, they actually market themselves. They know that they're getting mass exposure and they understand that marketing is key. Marketing is attraction. Say it. Marketing is attraction. Marketing is attraction. When you market properly, people raise their hand, they show up and they say, hey, I'd like to do business with you. I need more of what you have. Well, how do you get people to raise their hand? You market to them online by adding value, serving, not selling, solving their problems, becoming the solution, giving them as much value as possible, talking to them about anything and everything real estate or community related, being that go-to trusted real estate agent through marketing, right? Your job as a real estate agent is to make sure that anytime anybody thinks about real estate or their community, they absolutely think about you. How are they gonna do that? The only way they're gonna be able to do that is if they see you, right? In order for you to be known, you've gotta be seen, you've gotta be heard. How are you known? Marketing. Marketing, marketing, marketing. And again, marketing is attraction. So your job is not to become a real estate agent. Your job is to become a master digital marketer. As marketers, our job is to go where our clients are. Where are our clients? They're online. Let me ask you a question. When you want to buy a pizza, where do you go? You go online. When you want to get your nails done, where do you go? You go online. When you want to make a major investment, did you know that people do usually on average of 179 days of research prior to taking action? So let me ask you, as a marketer, Are you marketing yourself so that you're showing up in that search during that 179 days? Or are you just showing up when they're looking? Because they do a post on Facebook and say, what's a good agent? And then there's 8,000 agents that like say, I am, when people refer somebody. No, your job is that they never even ask who the best agent is, because you've been marketing to them for that 179 days while they're looking, so that when they're ready to take action, that you show up in that search. You show up, you're top of mind. They've already thought about you. That's your job as a marketer. I want you to think about Google, Nike, Whole Foods, all the Fortune 500 companies. What do? They market online. There is billions and billions of dollars every single day being spent on marketing people's products online, okay? So your job as a real estate agent is not just to be a real estate agent, it's to be a marketer first. Be a marketer first, everything else can be Googled. Everything else can be taught by your broker. Marketer first, agent second. So I hope this was helpful. If you'd like to know more about marketing yourself online, we do have a 3-day digital domination bootcamp you can go to. Click the link below. And I hope this is helpful. Remember, when you do what you love, people love what you do. See you next time. Hey there, I have a brand new podcast called Fired Up with Krista Mashore, where I bring my high energy right to your ears. This podcast is available on all your favorite podcast platforms. So do me a favor, go subscribe and leave a review. All this information is free and I cannot wait to teach you everything I know. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.